What's up, guys? Vlad here, and today we are talking about the Law of Opulence. One of I say this about a lot of them, but again, another one of my absolute favorites, the Law of Opulence. What is the Law of Opulence? I want you to think about this. I want you to notice the fact that, have you ever noticed that we take our breath for granted? When you breathe, you never have to wonder or question, oh crap, is there going to be another breath for me? Am I going to run out of breath and air? No, there's an abundance of air for you to breathe. There's an abundance. One of the absolute outstanding examples of abundance is the sun. Unfortunately, we work in solar, but think about the sun. The sun never stops producing. It's always shining. It's always radiating. It's one of the finest examples of radiance and abundance. It just gives and gives and gives for millions of years. And when I look at the sun, I feel warmth, I feel light, I feel radiance and abundance. If you look throughout nature, there's an abundance of trees, there's an abundance of leaves on the trees, there's an abundance of plants, there's an abundance of animals in the forest, birds in the trees, abundance of water. When it's raining, there's an abundance of water falling from the sky. Everywhere you look, there's absolute abundance. Literally, the universe is an unlimited source of supply. There's no limit to, and this applies to everything. This applies to things like money. Money is literally just it's an energy. Physical cash is actually just a physical representation of an idea, of an energy called money. Another book, one of my absolute, probably the most influential person in my whole life, one of my absolute most influential mentors that I've ever had, Bob Proctor. He wrote a book called You Were Born Rich. In here, he talks about something called prosperity consciousness. There's, for example, even if you have somebody that's dead broke, is homeless, I don't care. If you put that person and you mix him with the right people and introduce him to the right ideas, he can become a millionaire real quick. And there's countless example after example of people that have gone from homeless to millionaire real quick. And that's happened over and over again. For me personally, all you need to do is show me one person. If I know even one person that's done that, that's enough to convince me, you know what? If they can do it, I can do it. And fortunately, there's countless example after example after example. Another book. This one's a real gem. It's called In Tune with the Infinite by Ralph Waldo Trine. It goes into the law of opulence, law of prosperity, abundance. This is probably one of the most influential books I've ever read. It's called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Waddell. It's written over 100 years ago, I believe like in 1904, 1906, somewhere in there. Science of Getting Rich literally says, the universe is more eager to give you what you want than you are to get it. Why? Because let's say you enjoy ice cream. Let's say you enjoy, let's use a healthy example. Let's say you enjoy strawberries, or let's say you enjoy some spinach. I love spinach, so. When you actually delight in eating the strawberry, the fruit, the vegetable, it is, I don't know if you're atheist or not, but I'm not going to use the word God, the word source. It is God or source that delights in eating the fruit with and through you. When you get rich, it is God who gets rich and enjoys the money. When you enjoy beautiful music, when you enjoy seeing beautiful sceneries, when you go on a nice vacation, it is the one infinite creator, the source, who enjoys all of these things through you. So the universe is more eager to give you what you want than you are to get it. And the universe is literally an inexhaustible storehouse of riches. Their supply will never run out. The visible supply is nearly unlimited, and the invisible supply is actually unlimited. There's no limit. Like, everything that you could... So creation is finished. Everything exists in the invisible. There's an unlimited supply. And the more you study this, the more you start to see and feel the truth of it. More than anything, I don't want you to just believe it because Vlad's saying it or because someone else is saying it. I want you to really question this for yourself and look for evidence of it and really figure out the truth of this for yourself. I want it to become a direct experience for you. Another book is this one is a gem. It's called Become a Magnet to Money Through the Sea of Unlimited Consciousness by Bob Proctor and Michelle Blood. Law of opulence, there's no limit to the supply. Everywhere you look, there's absolute abundance. I've seen people go from homeless to millionaire real quick. Being broke, guys, there's no shame in being broke. Being broke is temporary. The only shame is not doing anything about it. And again, similarly, being broke is a temporary situation. But being poor is a mindset, is a state of mind, a state of being, a state of consciousness. By that logic, doesn't that tell you that even if your bank account is at zero or negative, as long as you tune in and tap into prosperity consciousness, in the spiritual, right, in the invisible plane, the physical must reflect it as long as you maintain that vibrational frequency. Guys, again, any questions on this one, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I love discussing this stuff. I love talking about this stuff. I love sharing this stuff. So take care, guys.